Hello there, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's early, and I kind of wanted to just go easy on myself, so today we're drafting players that are right-handed, aka they shoot the only correct way. Now that I've either said something you like or pissed you off, let's find out what team we're going to be using. It is the Minnesota Wild. Also, I moved the camera over, so I'm kind of getting used to, where it is now, but hopefully it should help with the glasses green screen glare. That's my intention anyway. And you know what? So far it seems to be working. No matter really where I look. Okay, so there we go. Found it. Note to self. Do not look up and to the left. Jabroni. Come on now. You really thought? No. Absolutely no shot. Fog of War. Player morale. No, I'll turn it off. Okay. Those are the only three settings we leave on. Need to go turn off injuries. Stuff like that. And then we're ready to rock and roll. Number 14. There you go. I said it with chest. So it has to be true. Oh, wow. Holy, I was very close. That right there is a good right-handed player. Sidney the Kidney shoots left. That's unfortunate. Bradley. Okay, so 3 lefties in a row. And then we have the greatest goal scorer of all time who also shoots right. Adam Fox shoots right. And I know that every year I do this draft, it always comes back to whether or not I should take a goalie that catches right. But I'm going to do that simply for the fact that it says right on the screen up there, catches right. Do they shoot right? Maybe not, but I catch left and shoot right, so I don't know. Actually, I guess that does make sense if you catch right, because your blocker is always at the high end, so you would use your glove at, like, the middle part. So technically, yeah, that does make sense. Okay, Breadman, let's see what you got. Steven, 72 apples. Great number. And he's also loaded with abilities and X factors. He shoots right. He's a centerman. He's got 86 faceoffs. He is a Minnesota Wild member. Trying to find out who the best goalie we could have is, and Logan Thompson at 84 overall does glove right. So we're gonna have to keep a keen eye on that. No, he's not. But there is someone that's Pavel. He's also gloving right. All right, so we got 284 options. Vejmelka also? He does. That contract is just so steep. 9.5. We can do it. Not saying we can't. Could take Pietrangelo, though, who also shoots right, and he's at least 89 overall. 32. You know what? I haven't taken Pietrangelo in a while. Let's go. Panarin's a good lad. He's a left winger that shoots right, so we actually need a right winger here, or another defenseman. I think I could probably scoop up our entire starting lineup, aka the first 3 forwards and 2 defense before I even have to look at goalies. Just because his contract is so good, I'm going with Brett. Brett Pesce, right defenseman. Well, you might be playing on the left side, bud. Sorry. I'll try to bring the average age of this team down later, but Pavelski, 5.5 million, right winger. So he fits on the first line. He's also slash center, but I'm not going to need him to take any draws, I don't think. Maybe on like the PK or something. Regardless, that first line's chemistry. Hold on. Does that make sense? That first line's chemistry. Why does that sound so weird? The chemistry of that first line, that's better. It's going to be outrageous. Logan Thompson is gone, but we still have Carell and we still have Pavel. Simply for the fact that he is 26. Only making 700k more. I'm going to go with Carell. You know what? Let's just knock them both out. Pavel is joining the squad as well. Apparently I can't select him. I don't know how. This is impressive. All right, here we go. Baby steps. Yup. Easy. Let's go with Chaz Lucius. Incredible name. 71 overall is not amazing, but 4th line center, you can get it done. Maybe. Vinny could be our 2nd line center. 87 faceoffs. Love that. And yeah, we're going to be good on the PK. I just have a feeling. I know that you literally cannot because you're watching this way after the fact, but remind me to check out the team stats to see what our penalty kill was, our percentage, I should say. Of course, the legend himself is right-handed. Sims incredibly. He will be our 3rd line center. Jeff Petry. It's definitely not Petrie, I'll tell you that for free. But he is a member of the Minnesota Wild. That one's gonna cost you. You know what? Let's go with Andre Kasha. I feel like we have a lot of snipers on this team, and I'm not about to stop. 26 years of age, 1.5 at 82 overall. Surprised he hasn't been taken yet, actually. Matt, 81 overall. 3.1 isn't great, but we'll make it work. I have a feeling that our defensive chemistry is going to be cheeks, but I'm also going to take Calle Yarncrook because he's a left winger who shoots right, making 2.1. We are a very front-heavy team, I feel like. Actually, you know what? Our second line could be filthy. And speaking of filthy, Phil the Thrill, 1.5 million, shoots right. I've been trying to take players under the age of 30, but we're going right back over for this legend. Add some toughness to the team, Corey Perry. Boom. Oh yeah? What a good one. Denisenko, 22 years of age, brings the average age. I don't know why I even care, but I just don't want, you know, you guys to feel like I'm fleecing the system by just drafting all the highest overalls, etc. So, Grigori will be our not penultimate selection, but we're getting down there. There's not too many picks left. Dominic Bach, another incredible name. And he is a left wing / right wing who shoots right. There you go. Now we just need 2 defenders. Pretty sure Jensen is right-handed. Correct. Sure, why not? And last but least, we have Justin Hall, 81 overall, and he will be the final selection for your Minnesota Wild. Let's go put these lines together and see what the team looks like. I want your initial thought based on this. You think we're making it, or do you think we are destined to be a playoff-less squad? I think we could do it with this team. Without even looking at the lines, I'm just gonna say that we put up a grand total of 45 wins. We make the playoffs, and Panarin gets the most points with 88. You heard it here first. Book it, Vince. They really want Kessel on the first line, and I don't know if I can allow that. If I do that, ooh, you know what? That's fire, because then they get a +2 on line number 2. I could also bring Calle Yarncrook up, and they still get a +2. Perry, I want you on the 4th line. What if I bring... No, Vinny, you're staying there then. What to do about this whole situation? If I bring... It could be done, but should I? 2-way forward, playmaker, sniper. 2-way forward, playmaker, playmaker. But, I mean, their shooting categories beg to differ. Ice time allocation is roll 3 line, so this line won't be getting a lot of minutes anyway. Don't really need to worry about that. Defense, yes! We're not in the negatives. Yo, I'm so tempted to bring him up. I am so tempted. Because then there's a +3 with Petrie. But I can't do it. Just gonna do my due diligence here to make sure that everybody is in fact shooting the correct way. And we are all good there. Defensively. Yup, and in net. Gloves right. Let's go. You already have my predictions. Let the games begin. Actually, I want to check our penalty kill real quick. +2. I'm down. And 0. That's fine. That is fine. I'll take a 0. Now let the games begin. I do have high hopes for this team because we have it all, honestly. We're good defensively. Both of our goalies are solid, so no matter who's in net, you know, we're set. And then we also have people that could score, people that can move the puck, people good defensively. This has to be the one. We're winning the cup. Lads, it's coming home. It's happening. Look at us go. We are first in the division at the moment, but we are not way ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a pretty close race, so every win matters. And based on what I've seen when it's kind of bouncing around the other divisions, we are not first in the league. So, could always work on that. Why did we just lose like 87 games in a row? Can someone riddle me that? Keep current trading block. Let's enter the deadline, find out who's available. We have Patrick Kane again. A repeat offender. He's here basically every single trade deadline. Kadri's available, Ryan O'Reilly. I feel like Rory's always here as well. I can't speak English. Turbo's here quite a bit. Varlamov, Dumba. Alright, so there you go. I'm out of here though. I don't want anybody. Our team's doing just fine. Vladimir Tarasenko headed to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for Korchinski and a 3rd. O'Reilly, Benning, and Stolarz are headed to Detroit, so they are stacking up. In exchange for that guy, a 2nd, a 5th, and Ertl. We're 8 points up on the Colorado Avalanche. Detroit just got even better, and they have 85 points. Oh, we're 2nd in the league. So we're actually killing it. Incredible scene. We are, however, at the infamous post-trade deadline. So let's see if the boys can fight through this one and somehow come out on top. Nah, we're losing too many games. It's not going to happen. In fact, we are probably not even going to win the division. I seriously don't understand this simulation engine. It doesn't make any sense. As soon as the trade deadline is done, it's like, oh, that's sick. You're going to win 0 games from here on out. So we were second in the entire league going into the trade deadline. And then look at this. Loss, loss, loss. I don't even, need I say more? Loss, loss. Loss to the Blues. Loss, loss. It's ridiculous, man. We still took the Central with 98 points, but in the entire league, we are 5th. So we slid down 3 more spots. The Bruins, the Lightning, and the Flyers all conquered us after the trade deadline. The Red Wings were already just killing. Let's have a look at their team, shall we? Nikolai Ehlers with Leon Draisaitl and Slavkovsky. They have Murray and Bobrovsky in net. Grzelcyk and Rasmus Anderson. McTavish. They have not only are they good now, but holy are they set for the future. Have a look at some stats here, shall we? If we go to the PK percentage, we weren't that great. 84.1, which is good, but yeah, it's probably like middle of the pack. We were definitely better at home, but not by a crazy amount. 5-5-0 in our last 10. Ridiculous. The 19th placed Colorado Avalanche make it in, and so do the 20th placed Vancouver Canucks. That's got to be up there with one of the lowest spots I've seen make the playoffs. Naturally, they're going to go on to win the cup. How did this team do bad? Oh, because they stole Logan Thompson from us. Explains everything. So we're definitely not a point-getting team. 70 from Panarin and 70 from Pavelski. He tied Panarin. I don't know how that happened. And the legend himself, David Krejci, put up 62. Pietrangelo, 61. Phil the Thrill, 60. What are you doing, Steven? We have Carell and Pavel. Carell, not a good scene. 903, 295. Pavel, on the other hand, he did well. Bobrovsky had himself a year, a 920 save percentage, 46 wins, but a 926 from Linus Ullmark, who ended up back on the Boston Bruins. 43, 19, and 4. Absolutely crazy. The man that I could have drafted but wouldn't have done nearly as well if I did. Adam Fox, 74 points. Where's our boy? There he is, Pietrangelo. At least he's on the front page. Leon and Kuch, the only 2 players to break hundo. And we got 55 goals from Kucherov, which definitely looks like it's the Rocket Richard winner by a landslide. 42 from Nate Mack there. I will sort by goals in a second, but 98 from McDavid. 93 from Kuznetsov. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, he had 11 more than the next closest. Noah Ostlund, 28.6 shooting percentage. Mad lad. He also had 1 game-winning goal on 4 goals. 20 fights for Tanner again. Why do I keep forgetting to take this guy? Well, I couldn't because he's left-handed, first of all, but still. And then 16 from Foligno. Bertuzzi had 5. Kolasar with 3. Troy Terry with 3. What? Before we hop into the sim, here's your playoff tree. Let's get it done. And you know what? I don't like the way they closed out the year, so I'm going to do preferred lines. Yup. Phil the Thrill. First line sniper, baby. Playing with 2 elite playmakers. So you better make it work. That's all I'm saying. And then we have Denisenko playing with Pavelski and Krejci. Can I make that line a +2 somehow? Is that possible? Okay. I'm just going to leave it because they know what's best, apparently. Lucius up to 74 overall. Love to see it. Defensively, still got the 101. Yeah, Pavel has earned the start. He has. He had a much better save percentage. Thank you for showing me the stats. 916 versus, I think, Carell had a 903. You could argue that he played more games, but it was pretty evenly split, considering he played 40. Vancouver Canucks, I'm calling a no sweep in the first round. That's a great way to start. It's now a best of 5. Oh, no? All right, it's a best of 3. I think it's going to 7. It's got to. There's a dub. Never mind. We deleted Vancouver before it could get to a Game 7. It's time to take on the Dallas Stars in round number 2, the conference semifinals. That is a blistering start. Let's go ahead, sim this game as well. Okay, will they push a Game 7, or will we do the Vancouver Canucks? But okay. Never mind, the Dallas Stars will not be Vancouver Canucked. Let's go Wild. Easy win, when you think about it. So, let's, win. Okay, not great. Bastion? Who's that guy? Oh no, Stoneberry's one. We're giving them power play after power play. Thank you, Bach. Out there on the power play. What is going on there? He scored, so I'll allow it. Nice. Panarin, it is a tie hockey game. 2-2. Will it be tied heading into the third and maybe final period? Yes, it is. No goals yet as we approach the halfway point of the third period. We are being outshot pretty dramatically. Power play? We can't capitalize. Are you kidding me? It's headed to extra minutes. Minnesota. Golden goal. Somebody step up. Another power play. We don't deserve to win. We don't. If we get 2 power plays like that, 1 in overtime, 1 in the third period, we do not deserve a W. Can we do something on the power play? Like, hello? That's 3 now. And yeah. No, good. We didn't deserve to win. We didn't. In fact, you know what? I am happy with that result because we cannot reward mediocrity. Carolina Hurricanes. Bunch of jerks. Stanley Cup champions. Pavelski led the team with 14 points on the second line. Well, I guess to be fair, he tied with Steven, but Panarin had 13. Pietrangelo with 13. What a legend. He's up to 90 overall. I think he was 89 to start. Krejci with 13 points. As long as I can, I will never not draft this guy. Like, when we do the left-handed draft, I might just switch him to shoot left-handed because this guy's the best $1 million player ever. Corey Perry with 7 points, you know. Phil the Thrill only had 8 playing with Stamkos and Panarin, but they did better than they were doing in the season, so I'm not going to say anything. And we cannot blame this guy. Look at him go. 7-1-5. 7-1-5. He only lost 1 game in regulation. He had a shutout, a .938 save percentage. You know what? Great job, sir. Billy Husso had a .918. He went 16-8-1 with a single shutout. 2 from Freddie Anderson, who deleted us. 15-8-3 overall. Devin Taves leads defenseman, 18 points. But I would like to point out that Pietrangelo is point a game. He had 5 less points in 12 less games. Quite impressive. There's your Conn Smythe winner, and it's not even close. 37 points from this guy, David Pastrnak. That's outrageous. 13 more than Marcus Scheifele. Toffoli had 23. Same with Marshy. Malkin, the guy who literally deleted us. He's the one that pressed the button. 22 points in 26 games. Shane Wright, 21 points in 25 games. He's up to an 85 overall. Attaboy, Shane. Mark Stone played a hand in deleting us as well. 20 points, 26 games. Pretty good. Kuzmenko. Andre. He's also a right shooting player at 85 overall. Wow. Denisenko had 5 points, which is pretty good. 79 overall. I can't remember where he started. I don't think he grew too much more. And Chaz Lucius up to 76. That is fire. Again, I'm just going to look for some Minnesota logos here, but I don't think I'm going to be seeing a whole lot of that. No, Linus Ullmark cleaning up for the goaltender awards. No wild awards. That's pretty lame. But not surprising. Here's your playoff tree. Oh, Dallas actually went on to the finals, and they lost in 7. So they were very close. They went to 7 games, 3 of their series. The only one that they didn't was Anaheim in the conference finals. Kind of made light work of them. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you in the left-handed draft. Or soon.